offseason moves have been overrated, a.k.a. Buck, but they did pick up Tyreek Hill with a plethora of other players, and they got a new head coach as well. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the draft. Wyatt, how did the Miami Dolphins do in the draft?
See, this one's a tough one to grade too, because this you can't really grade this on the picks. You grade this on what they spent the picks on. So as for now, I got to give them a solid B plus to start off here. Just looking at their players, they drafted. If we're just looking at players they drafted, they got a B in my eyes, and I think that goes with Tyndall, excuse me, out of Georgia. And at 102, that's a nice pickup on a stacked Georgia defense. Really, anybody on that defense could start in the NFL. They were just it was like what the LSU Tigers were with Joe Burrow on offense. The Georgia defense was that this year. Anybody on that defense could be an NFL starter. So after that, they got the wide receiver out of Texas Tech, Eric Izu. I cannot say his last name. Izu Kanamna, something like that. And still a great wide receiver prospect, somebody who can, be a great deep threat for you. And they got him in round 4. I'm really liking who they're pairing up with Jalen Waddle here. Also, Cameron Good, outside linebacker out of California. Cameron Good was a nice addition. And then your guy, Skylar Thompson, quarterback out of K-State. What do you guys? What's the call for K-State? What is it? Is there like a battle call or something?
Email, baby, email.
Email, yeah. There you go. Email. How did I know it was gonna be something like email?
You don't like email?
Email? No, I love it. It's great. Email?
Every man a Wildcat, baby. Come on.
Let's go. That's awesome.
And then you do a little C with like the Power Cat thing, and they go rawr, rawr, rawr.
So yeah, they got Skylar Thompson, who's going to be a good backup for them, and I think he has a shot at maybe if every single chip fell correctly, maybe getting the starting job there, but I doubt it. I think that's obviously Tua's job going forward, unless if something crazy happened. But yeah, I think he could be a good backup, somebody who'd be an incredible clipboard holder for them. And yeah, I just think that this draft is really just about Tyreek Hill. I think that's really what this all boils down to. They gave up a first and a second round pick for him, but they got the second best, if not first best, wide receiver in the league. They got a guy who can be a return specialist for you. He can literally he can go anywhere in the offense. You could literally put him at running back if you needed. You could put him at slot wide receiver. You could put him out on the outside at the X and Z receivers. I mean, you could probably put him up at tight end, and he could run around somebody and then get open. I don't know about him blocking, but I mean, you can literally put him anywhere. I mean, I'm surprised that he doesn't play safety some downs because of how fast he is. So yeah, that's really what this all boils down to. I am so excited for Tua Tagovailoa. I think we're really going to get to see this year coming up what he's all about. We're going to see him with Waddle, who had a stellar and spectacular rookie year. And then on top of that, they added Tyreek Hill. And so they've already got Mike Gesicki there at tight end. They've got Gaskin at running back, as well as Raheem Mostert's there now. I mean, that's a stacked running back room too. They've got a nice offensive line and an incredibly underrated defense. This Miami defense is a top 10, arguably could be top 5 defense in the league. So it's a good team all around. So with their draft, even though they only had 4 picks in the entire thing, I'm going to count Tyreek Hill into this. I'm going to give him an A- for the whole thing, for the whole ordeal, the whole weekend. What all they got out, what they got out of their picks was an A-.
Yeah. So let me tell you something about Skylar Thompson. This guy is a freaking Iron Man. He got hurt so much at K-State. Went through 2 head coaches, 3 offensive coordinators, went from a strictly running quarterback to a top passer in the Big 12. I mean, this guy is a dog. And if there's anybody like Tom Brady out there, Skylar Thompson is your guy. If Skylar Thompson gets a chance to start in Miami, let's say Tua happens to get hurt, like I kind of wish injury on anybody.
There's a decent possibility of that.
But if Skylar Thompson is in there, he's not giving that job back. This is a Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady thing all over again. Now, am I saying that he will be the greatest quarterback ever? No. But he is going to be a very, very solid quarterback. If he gets the opportunity to get that job, he will not give it back. He is that good.